Everybody, YouTube, including YouTube, and the people who watch the live stream, I'm sorry for what I said. Like, okay, here's my side. So y'all can't hear this man, right? And people like the trash talk. And yes, I called him a 2K gangster because that's literally what he is. Sounds like a little white kid from is audio good? That's not so- so basically, I wasn't supposed to do that because I was on the live stream and I don't want YouTube to, you know, take my account off, but I'm very, very sorry. And the reason why I said all that is because first off, you don't disrespect me. I don't care if we ain't met or nothing. At least what you can do is show some sympathy. And I was just calling for the ball. So basically, I'm over here just losing my mind because I'm not getting the ball. But that wasn't even the part. I turned my mic on so that I should have kept it off. I don't even know how I turned it on. So I turned my mic on. There's a ghost in this house. This man over here trash talking me, right? And then he ended up calling me a nigger. And y'all know, black people don't like being called out their name. And this nigga called me a nigger and said some more stuff towards me. So I was like, you gonna keep talking? You a 2K gangster? And I know that people who are behind the internet, you know, don't like to do a lot. And some people would, and I'm not saying that I'm that person. Because I can meet you in real life and we could be good, good souls to each other, one another, right? I'm not a bad person, and I don't expect this little kid to be a bad person, but what you're not gonna do is call me out my name first off, because I'm not a nigger. Second off, he said he was gonna shoot me, so knowing me, because I'm gonna crash out my stuff. I'm gonna keep that a buck. I'm gonna crash out myself. We gonna keep going back and forth. We gonna keep going back and forth. So basically, I just want this all to stay in 2K and not in real life because I have had some death threats on 2K. Some people saying they gonna shoot you in real life, and then obviously that happens in real life, and I ain't trying to be one of them persons because crying out loud, I'm finna only be 15. So he said he was gonna shoot me, right? I'm getting off a topic. So I said, when you shoot, you better shoot right. You better shoot right at the head. He said he gonna do it. So hopefully, in God's hand, this all stays in 2K because if this happens to real life, this little kid ain't gonna do nothing. Maybe when he grows up, I don't know. 2K gangsters gonna be 2K gangsters. They gonna try to be, somebody they not. He probably get beat at home. I don't know, but he said he was gonna shoot. So I said you better shoot right. And y'all couldn't hear that because when I turned the mic on, uh, it doesn't really work like that because I'm still trying to get used to how to fix that. But basically, your ass ain't just gonna do that. Yes, I knew I was cursing out of pocket, but hey, this is a live stream. So hopefully to YouTube. I don't have my account yet, so I don't know if this stream will even be out to the public because that's why I was trying to get my channel and stuff back. It's not taken away from me. It's not taken away from me. And I thank you guys so much for the support. And also give me to 1,000 views on that first video with the NFL and Roblox. And hopefully we can keep going with the grind slowly. And yeah, hit that like button and subscribe. But I think I'm not gonna live stream for a couple of days because of that. And that's why I barely even go in, I rarely even go in the rec. Only time I go in the rec is when I'm bored, you know? So maybe, maybe not. And that's my side of the story of why I crashed out in that live stream. So I'm sorry if people who watch me had to listen to all that cussing. Very sorry. Now maybe when I was doing the music, I was still young, you know. That's why most of the songs got took off. And yeah, hope everybody has a nice day. Peace out. Peace.